Hi dear friends, Chris here. So I got a really exciting unboxing today. So before I open it, I just want to give a quick sort of recap, or in case you didn't see my Whip and Chat episode 2, I talked about this a little bit. So this in here, there are 3 designs or canvases from Dreamer Designs. So as you know, many, including me, have trials and tribulations with Dreamer Designs. Again, just to recap quickly, if it would have been just regular circumstances, I probably would have only owned or have bought in one Dreamer Designs, which was the Chuck Pinson Life Above the Fray. But I got the Exuberance one at a discount price, as well as these. These are 3 new designs. They just came out with them this month, by the way. It's Friday, November 20th, 2020. So earlier in the month, about 2 weeks ago, I think, they came out with somewhere by, I think, over 40 designs. A lot of them are rounds. And so I went on their website, I looked. I found one must-have that was a square one. And I found a couple others that I really liked. And I wasn't sure, even though this was a must-have, which is the one I'm going to show you today, I was kind of thinking, I don't know if I really want to get it because of a number of reasons. Anyways, I got an email from Dreamer Designs for a buy 2, get 1 free. So that really kind of sealed the deal there, because again, you're buying, each of these are $60. So you buy 2 of them, get 1 free. That's $120. And do the math. If you divide it by 3, that's $40 each. So you're getting a good deal for fairly good quality. Again, I love Dreamer Designs glue and their diamonds. And again, these are some really what I really love, the designs that they did with these. So, and they also have new artists in this new batch of releases they did. So, that's kind of the backstory here. So, because again of the deals with the Exuberance one and with these, I'm a returning customer. Again, this is why I said if you didn't see it in the other video, because these companies should offer some sort of deals, discounts, sales more often, because you're going to get either comeback buyers like me, or you got somebody who maybe never bought from you before. They'll take a chance. Why not? Okay, so let's get in it. So, like I said, there's 3 in here. I'm going to show you one today. The one I'm going to show you today was the must-have. It means a lot to me personally. The other 2 is I'm probably going to save one of them. I'm probably going to save the square one. The other square one I bought, I'm going to save for Christmas. And I'll do an unboxing of the second or the third one, whichever you want to say, at another time in a few days. And that's a round one. That's the only thing I was a little disappointed with. Was I really only liked... I think I only liked really 2 of this... 2, maybe 3 of the new round ones. I know there was one like more Christmassy one that was around with I think it was a snowman, and I think another one was by the artist that you're going to see today. The thing about the artist that you're going to see today with the other design of hers is that I liked it, but it's kind of not really what I would call my style, and I'm probably going to pass on that one. I don't think I'll wind up getting that one. Because, again, I would have bought it with this order. But, so I really only liked maybe 3 of the new round ones, unfortunately. And again, Dream Designs, they're very, for me at least, hit or miss even with the designs. And they have a lot of landscapes, which I love, but there's only so many landscapes of kind of browns and neutral colors. Okay, so let me take out my receipt here. there we have it. Now let's see if it'll be this way. So just I want to peek just so I know. Okay, this isn't the one. This isn't the one. I guess it was save the best for last, right? This is the one. Okay. Oh, just extra packing. I thought maybe they might have snuck in a free one, but that's not going to happen, right? Okay. Let's open it up. I don't know if they changed the box again, because I think the other boxes they had when they came with my other ones I had, I think they actually had the words the 2.0 written on the box, but it's not here anymore. So maybe they're not doing that. I don't remember if that's true though. Don't quote me on that. So I'll tell you the size is 60 by 80 and the artist is Regan Kubecek. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at her name. I just don't want to mispronounce it. It's Kubecek. Kubecek, maybe. I think that's probably it. Kubecek. Regan Kubecek. Okay. So, they come in, of course, this bag you can reuse if you want. Okay, the diamonds. Put those aside for right now. If you've never seen it, I'll show you the Toolkit. This is the most luxurious bag you'll ever feel. So in it we have some baggies. And you get two of the other things. You get two hand grips. You get two diamond painting pens, one the regular tip and one of the plasticky tip. I like them both. They're both okay. You get a multi-placer. I think this is a 7-placer, but this is not the good kind. That's the clear one though. You get the murder tweezers, and they're branded. You get two little things of wax, also with their brand on it. A straightener. These are always good. I like them. Another multi-placer. This is a 3-placer though. I don't like that one. It's the opaque good ones, but I don't like that. And you get two boats, also branded. But oh, I wish you could feel that. It feels so lovely. Okay, let's get into it. Take the pretty ribbon off. I'm going to. It's just because I'm not going to look at it, but I'm going to roll it backwards. Their canvases are quite stiff canvases. I don't mind that, but it definitely, because of that, needs to be rolled the other way. Oh, it's on this foam roller. I'm actually glad. I might actually use that for something else. As a matter of fact, I might actually use that to put, so I can roll this the other way to straighten it out. This is really super tight. I'm just going to get up into it. It's really not cooperating too easy today. Wow. With the tightness of the canvas. Okay, so they also have the instruction sheet. Again, I'm not going to go really into that. We all know. Instruction sheet, Facebook information, Instagram, and the sticker thing, which I'll show you in a minute. Let me just sit back down. Now, are you ready? This is called, sorry about that, Kindred Spirit. I know the glare, so I'll give you a little close-up. It's so beautiful. I love it. And you know, the funny thing is, before anybody says, oh, in his last video he was just talking about he doesn't like the animated girls and everything. Yes, but this isn't the kind of animation I was talking about with her. She's just not one of those really big-eyed, big-headed, you know, well, let's just say big-eyed, big-headed girls. This is so different. This is Anne Shirley. For anybody, I don't know whether you read the books or seen the multiple versions of whether it's TV movies and such miniseries, but it's called Anne of Green Gables, and this is the character Anne with an E, and so that's her. She loves reading. She has her own fantasy life. And this is where she winds up living with Matthew and Marilla, these two older brother and sisters who were originally trying to adopt a boy, or take, I don't know if adopt is the right word, but taking a boy to help with the farm. But they were sent a girl by mistake, basically, and they wanted to send her, or Marilla wanted to send her back, but Matthew really liked her, and long story short, she wound up staying. She became, you know, obviously their daughter for the most part, you know. And so these stories, the Anne of Green Gables, the original novel, was by L.M. Montgomery. She's a Canadian author, and she wrote many books. Now, this is why this story, before I go into show you the drills and everything, is so important to me. I grew up with Anne Shirley. I have a horrible memory, so I don't remember a lot. But one of the few memories I have surrounds Anne of Green Gables. The first time I ever heard of Anne of Green Gables was in 5th grade, and we were supposed to pick out a book my teacher had like a row of books, and we were supposed to pick out a book. I don't remember if it was for a report or what the reason was. And there were some books she said were off limits, or she didn't want you to pick out. Well, you know, I still went to try to pick that one anyways to see if she would let me do it, because I liked the cover and I liked the name of the book. But I wasn't able to do it because she had told us not to. Anyway, that's not important. So that's the first time I heard of her, or heard of the book and the story. And then I found this. Now, these are my DVD copies, but I had VHS copies of the miniseries done. I believe, I don't remember through who. I think it was through Canadian television, which most likely this then probably wound up on PBS, I'm sure. And it had, oops, this was the first one, sorry. So Megan Follows was the actress, and it also had, of course, now that I'm trying to think about it, I'm blanking on their names. I'm sorry, I feel bad for both of them. But, right here, Colleen Dewhurst and Richard Farnsworth. Those were the brother and sister who Anne went to live with. And this is from like 1985, I think, something like that. And then they had a sequel. This says Anne of Green Gables is a sequel, but I knew it in my growing up and my VHS collection. I knew it as Anne of Avonlea, because Avonlea was the place they lived. And I also then, as a young person, although I never wound up reading them, honestly, I'm not a reader, but I wish I was, so I kind of bought a lot of books in my lifetime and never read most of them. That's kind of embarrassing, but it's truthful. I'm not going to lie about it. But as a kid, the money I had, I went to the local bookstore. We had a little bookstore in the next town over, so I didn't have to go to a mall or anything. And I bought tons of paperbacks from Ellen Montgomery, and they were the stories of Anne. And I don't know how many I bought. It had to be something like 20. I'm not sure, again, since I didn't read them, a few of them probably were kind of tied into these two movies. There's also a sequel one, which I think I might have, or a third one, that follows them as her as an adult. I probably have seen it, but I don't remember it. I actually have it in my DVD collection. It's sitting off to the side. But because that really doesn't play into this kind of my memory of it, like I said, I might have seen it once, but I don't really remember. See, I lost my train of thought now. So I think the books were kind of all combined. Some of them were combined to the subsequent miniseries that they released. Probably not all of them, but because it wound up following, I know that some of them followed Anne and her kids and all that. But in these two stories, she's not married or has kids or anything. And of course, Netflix, which my best friend, by the way, was the one that made me watch it, because I was planning to watch it, but I didn't get to it. I plan on watching a lot, but I kind of put things off. And so she actually, even though this is something that I would never imagine her watching, but she actually watched the from the last year or two. Netflix had a miniseries called Anne with an E. It was excellent. I watched it. It's very different from these stories, but again, everybody tells their own story. I don't know who follows the books better, but a lot of that in that miniseries, Anne with an E, I did not have in these, which is what I grew up on, and as an adult, I still watch these. It's wonderful movie making and storytelling. Even though these are kind of supposed to be for basically teenagers, it doesn't come off as that. I think they come off very well and as an adult. Okay, so I just told you all to tell you that's my feeling towards this. So when I was going through the website and I came across this, I was like floored. I was like, oh my god, that's Anne Shirley. And I knew it because, again, she has her book. She has her pigtail, her red hair, her carrots, as she doesn't like to be called, her pigtails. And here's Green Gables in the background. And I'm so excited to get this, y'all. I really am. I'm beyond thrilled. I have a few dime paintings that, for whatever reason or not another, mean a lot to me, and this is one of them. I can't tell you how much this is going to mean to me when I have it done. I mean, just looking at it now, again, it's beautiful. And I don't know, a lot of the new Dreamer designs, I think they might have had a new designer, or have maybe possibly chosen different artists that don't have such a bright color palette, because I know a lot of people think the colors are extremely saturated and extremely bright, and some people don't like that. I noticed in a lot of their newer designs that they're more muted, or more, if you want to call them, normal type colors. And again, this is so beautiful. There's no bright colors here. These are nice colors, but they're not blinding, crazy, hot pink kind of colors. And I'm just so in love with this. Okay, so they do give you it has 51 colors. They do give you a sticker sheet. Basically what you do is you have to, just peel this off and then cut them all out and put them on my storage containers. Let's check the stickiness of it. Very nice. Like I said, I really like their glue. And so, just to put a pin in that other thing, I think that's maybe why I think they're dialed back on some of their color issues that some people might have had. Excuse me. So I'm just going to do this because this is the problem I had with my other ones. Now, when you look at the drill field, which I've kind of, as I've been talking, I've been kind of side-eye looking, it seems that they seem to be clearer. I don't, from my naked eye, which is good, because I just want to make sure before I show you closer. So in the other ones, even with the naked eye, they were some of them were hard to read. But I'm happy to report right now that most of this is okay. There is a dark blue color right here in these flowers. Now, that is a 2. I could read it. They should have wrote the color in white. But it is a 2, and that's the only, so far, color issue with the naked eye that I have. And that's not a problem. Even though there's 51 colors in here, it doesn't seem it. And because this isn't a confetti one, that's also an issue. I think that was a problem with their other designs. So much of Dreamer Designs canvases are confetti. And not just like regular confetti, like complete, whole, 100% confetti. There's no color blocking at all. It's crazy confetti. Now, I don't mind doing that, but I have to be able to see the canvas. So I think maybe that was part of the issue, was that it was so confetti that the colors that were a little harder to read were so mixed together that you couldn't really work on it easily to distinguish, to be able to do it and distinguish what was what, and you had to kind of struggle. But this, again, even though it has 51 colors, it does not seem that way. Honestly, I'm looking at it, it seems like it maybe has like 25, which obviously it doesn't, it says 51. But that's good, because there's more of a color blocking, or more of, it's not as, nowhere near as confetti. So I took out I'm not sure what the book is supposed to say. I think it's supposed to say maybe Spirit or Scarlet. I don't know. You can't really tell the name on the book. That doesn't matter to me, though. So I took out my light pad because I wasn't able to use my light pad on my other Dreamer Designs because of the issue. So let me see how it is now. Okay. See, it's fine. Yep, this is good. So those number 2, the dark blue, which I told you about, I can actually see it much better with the light pad. There are colors that are a little lighter. For instance, in this area, these grayish colors, they do appear lighter with the light pad on than when I take it off. It's easier to read when they're off. However, I could still clearly identify them with it on. And again, because of the history with them, that's why I'm being so precise with this. Normally, I don't do this when I'm unboxing. But yes, this is really excellent. I can't tell you how happy I am. Not only with the design, but the fact that now that, again, this is a square one, which means work. But that's okay because there is color blocking. There's quite a bit of color blocking in here. And I can actually read all the symbols with the light pad. It's perfect. No problem at all. This makes me so happy. Thank you so much, Dreamer Designs. Thank you so much, Regan, for your beautiful, beautiful design here. I actually went on her Facebook page and, you know, I said how excited I was, and she actually responded back, which was very nice. I do like some of her other stuff. A lot of it's not for me. A lot of it's too, I don't like to use the word girly, but too juvenile. It's just not my type. But the other stuff are fun, and I really like her, and I hope that there was actually another one I seen that she posted just, I think, yesterday that kind of reminded me of Anne, but I don't think it was of Anne, though, but it kind of reminded me of it. So, before I go, I know this is a long one, but again, this meant a lot to me, so I wanted to be precise and tell you about it. I wanted to go over some of the drills. Now, I usually don't do this too much anymore, because, you know, looking at the colors, it doesn't really matter. You know, we all know what colors look like. We don't need to go too much over it, but I just wanted to look at them real quick because this means a lot. And there are two ABs in this one. There is a white and a green one. I could see the white one already through here, and the green. Now, I did buy some more ABs to use on here, because I don't think any company ever gives you enough. So the white AB is here, and the green is here. Very pretty. I'm not going to show you too many of these. I just want to go for the more darker colors. So, they're looking good. Again, I'm not seeing any tabs on them. They're very sparkly. There's a lot of this color. Well, 34 and 35 are that green color. I'm not going to put that back just yet. Uh-oh, do I have a break? I have a loose drill. It doesn't look like it, though. It's a very pretty blues. Oh, that's very nice. These oranges are beautiful. And again, so sparkly. And I actually have, because today I got my second order of recent from Dime Painting with Sparklers, because I needed more. And I've got a couple oranges, and I might probably use some on here. I think that's why I bought them, but again, my memory's so bad, I wrote them down what I needed them for, so I'd have to consult my paper. More greens. Again, these drills look gorgeous. I'll show you the dark ones. Black. Everybody looks at the black because apparently they're the hardest ones to get right. Everybody says it's because they're so mass-produced, but I have to tell you, and I'm going to repeat this in my next video I finished with the Christmas morning from Dime Art Club. The drills were not great. and they weren't all, and they were in a color. A lot. I had issues with colors that aren't very common. So I don't know if that's really true. That because they're produced so often. This other color I had is not an often produced color because I rarely see it. And the drills were not great. Lots of tabs. But yeah, I know it's hard for you to see probably, but I'm not seeing any tabs, any misshapen. I'll show you the lighter ones, even though that's not the point. You know, they're really good actually. So, again, not one problem. The only problem with the drill was I had an escapee from somewhere. Okay. So, guys, here we are. Once again. Kindred Spirit. I can't tell you how many things I could think of right now, scenes from the miniseries that are in my head. When I look at this, I'm so happy to have this. And guess what? Right now, I am doing... Actually, you know what? I'll show you a preview. I shouldn't do... I'm not going to say much about it because I have a lot of good things to say. But... And I don't want to spoil it for when I give my post review. But this is what I'm doing now. It's a round since I just finished my other one. It's a diamond dots. All I gotta say is look at that. Beautiful. Maritza, are you watching? Thank you. So, that's all I'll say. Wait for my post review. I just started that. That'll probably be done in a week. It's around. I give myself a break from doing 2 squares in a row. But guess what? I think I'm going to have to do this next probably. I really do. I really love this one. And I don't have any more... Well, I'm not planning to do any more Christmas ones right now. I might do one more Christmas one. And then I might... Which is a rhinestone. And then I might do this. But this will be done soon. How do you like it, guys? Let me know. Do you know who Anne Shirley is of Anne of Green Gables? Her freckles. Oh, her hair. I love it. Thank you so much, Regan, and thank you, Dreamer Designs, for this. It means the world to me. So, with that, I'll say one more thing. I will do an unboxing of one other one, and I'll post that sometime in this coming week. And the other one, like I said, I will be saving for Christmas. For me. But that's how things go around here. I know what I like. I don't really like people getting me other things because usually I'm so picky. So I'm going to say that. And after Christmas, you'll be seeing that one. And that will be the square one. The next one you see from Dreamer Designs will be one of the rounds. Okay. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all. I appreciate all your comments and your likes and your views. You make me happy that you enjoy my videos, and I love doing them for you. And this is November, Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful for my wonderful friend Maritza for this lovely, beautiful, extremely sparkly gift. And with that, I will say goodbye, be safe, and be happy. Bye.